Hello and welcome to a somewhat different kind of video. In this video I'm going to be talking about, I don't know if you know about this depending on how long you've been around, but basically I'm working on this Paper Mario game in Game Maker. And I've been working on it for a while and I kind of took a break. I didn't necessarily stop working on it altogether, but I just kind of was only casually, tweaking a few things here and there in the coding. I didn't really do anything that drastic. But I kind of took a break for a little bit, and I haven't really been working too hard on it lately, but now that I've got a little more free time, I want to stop, watching so many videos and anime and stuff like that, and maybe focus a little more on my game, try and get this thing done. Not that it's like a chore or anything, because I do have a fun time working on it. It's tempting when you've got all these videos on YouTube and all this anime to watch and stuff, so yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. I want to try and work on it a bit more, and so what I think I'm going to do, and I don't know how consistent this is going to be, but I want to, on Sundays, try to put up some sort of video relating to this game, like an update or something. I don't think it'll end up being every Sunday, just because I don't know if I could keep putting out new stuff in my game on like a weekly basis to have enough to talk about for a reasonably long time, for a long enough time to make it worth putting out a video. But maybe once every 2 weeks, once a month, I'll have to see how much I end up having to talk about relating to the game. I don't know, regardless of whether it's every other Sunday or once a month on Sunday, or every Sunday. I don't know how consistent it's going to be, but on Sundays in general I'm going to try and give you some sort of update. So I went back and I looked at the story for it, because this is something I haven't worked on in a very long time. The actual level design and the story, because I've been working a lot more with the gameplay and trying to program all the different shit. I'm not going to go into that, but I haven't worked on the story in a while, and I wanted to do that. I got back into it, and I wanted to solidify what I was going to be doing for the 7 chapters and all that stuff, like the different settings and what the plot's going to be about and all that good stuff. And I've got that down. I changed some stuff again. The title's probably going to change. A lot of it's probably going to change, and I'm probably going to have to go back and edit a few things that I did with the plot and add a few things and change that as well. But right now, I could definitely say that the prologue and the first chapter aren't going to be anything really like that deviate that much from the formula. Like your first chapter, it's your standard like grassland kind of area type thing. It's kind of sticking to the tradition of the Paper Mario games, where you start off kind of in, this grassy area, maybe encounter some Koopas and stuff like that. And it's kind of by the book. It's a tradition at this point. And then once you get into chapter 2, it'll kind of diverges from there. But right now my chapter 2, as it stands, is most likely going to be a mountainous slash mine type area, and it's probably going to have some Monty moles in it and such. It's going to take some inspiration from the whole Moleville segment of Super Mario RPG, and I haven't really done like that much with that chapter yet. But what I can say that music-wise, it's definitely gonna have Gusty Gulch from Paper Mario and Clanker's Cavern from Banjo-Kazooie, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else I'll need. Maybe just the Moleville theme from Super Mario RPG for Moleville, which is probably what I'm going to end up naming it. And that's probably what the setting's going to be like for Chapter 2. There's going to be a mole partner. I think I showed this off in a demo that was released like a year ago, maybe a little bit over that. Basically, it's just, just the mole just lets you dig. And it's kind of like if you ever played Super Mario Bros. 2 or Super Mario Advance, that one, how you can like dig as Mario in through the sand. It's gonna be that kind of thing, except your Monty Mole partner is gonna be doing that for you. I don't know. That's probably how that partner is gonna work. And enemy-wise, the prologue and chapter 1 are nothing too complicated. I have to say it's pretty easy. Just mainly like the different varieties of, you got your spiked Goombas, your regular Goombas, your Paragoombas, and you also got some Koopas. And they don't really chase after you, they just kind of walk back and forth. They don't walk off cliffs, because I don't have any green Koopa Troopas, because they're the good guys, and they're the good ones in the Paper Mario series. They're the friendly ones, the red ones, the ones that turn around. They're the ones that still work for Bowser. So, at least that's what I've found in at least the original Paper Mario. But mainly going to be just Goombas and Koopas just kind of walking back and forth, not really going after you, nothing too difficult. But Chapter 2, I designed a whole bunch of new enemies. They're going to be, your Clefts. They're going to actually chase after you, and they're going to have the tough skin that the Clefts have. You'll need, the piercing blow badge to do damage to them. You got your Monty Moles. They like pop out of the ground. They throw rocks at you. So it's definitely a bit more diverse enemy-wise, starting with Chapter 2. So Chapter 2 overall is going to be the chapter where it starts, getting a bit more interesting. I don't really know what else. Difficulty-wise, personally, I don't find it that difficult of a game. I find it, reasonably easy. But then again, I am the guy who designed the damn game. Like, if I don't find it easy, then people are probably not going to take to this game very well. They're probably not going to have a very easy time with it if the one who developed it doesn't know how to beat it. So, I mean, I know all the secrets and everything because I'm the one who made it. So, naturally, it should be pretty easy for me to do, but I don't know how easy you'll find it. It's definitely nothing that's going to be extremely hard. But I don't want it to be extremely easy either, so I'm going to try and make it sort of, medium. So we'll see how that works out. But aside from that, there's definitely going to be some references to some character references to older Paper Mario games. I don't really know who yet, but I'm definitely going to put a lot of characters in from previous games. I want to try to, at least. Because, I don't know, the Paper Mario genre, series, whatever you want to call it, has a lot of memorable characters, and I want to put a lot of them in as references and such. But also, there'll probably be some new eccentric characters as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it at this point. So I'll try and see if I can get an update every once in a while on Sundays for this game. I don't know how often I'll be updating it, but I want to update it. I want to at least start updating it somewhat systematically, even if it's once a month. I want to get something out there so people at least know the game's still going, so people can see gameplay, just so they know that it still exists. Because I'm sure a lot of people don't know that it exists and think I'm just an LPer, and for the most part that's really all I do on this channel, but there is other stuff that I also do, and this is one of those things. Yeah, I don't really have a demo or anything. I do, if you want to go hunting through my videos for the year-old demo. I don't know how different it is from what I've got now. It's probably not going to be as good, but I haven't really changed the system that much, so you could probably get a good idea of how it's going to play. It's obviously not taken from the actual game because it's a demo, so it won't be, like a fully fleshed out area. It'll just be like an obstacle course type thing. But if you want to check that out, go ahead. Hopefully it's still able to be downloaded. The download link still works. I'll probably have to check that out. But I guess just stay tuned for any updates on this game. So I am Shady Productions. Thank you very much for watching, or listening, or whatever, and I'll see you next time.